Are you excited? Yeah. Have you heard? We've got a date, we have, yeah. For the US President of the United States, President Dum-Dum, Donald Trump. Yes, he's going to come to the United Kingdom on a state visit to visit our King Charles III. Well, I bet he's hoping he's going to peg it before then. Quite frankly, I think I would. But my response to that announcement is, bring out the blimp. But the blimp's sleeping. Well, you're going to have to wake him up then. Well, yes, they have threatened, yes. Like the anti-Trump coalition have threatened they're going to bring out the baby blimp of Donald Trump. And in case you don't know what the baby blimp is, oh, there's the baby blimp of Donald Trump. Oh, look it, yeah. It's true to scale. It is true to scale. Yes, it's the baby blimp of Donald Trump. It did take a while to blow it up, I must admit. And they did struggle to get it airborne, that they did. But they got it there and it floated above the crowds during the protest. And that's what we're going to be seeing in the United Kingdom. And believe you me, it's going to be a darn sight bigger than last time. Because now, even you hate them. Quite frankly, we absolutely detest him. He doesn't stand for our morals, where the direction we think the world should be heading in. We don't want to be heading back into like tech feudalism. No, it's not what we want. And we don't want to be, having to fund, through sponsorships, egg rolls at Easter. Yes, egg rolls down the lawns at Easter White House. That is being funded by, corporations. They're all going to have promos on and stuff, you know. A bit like NASCAR, but for the Easter eggs to be rolled down the hill. At a time when you can't really get your eggs at a reasonable price. Yeah, I hear they come down a bit, but not that much. No, not when you had the tariffs on top. So, yeah, that's because your eggs have been imported from places like South Korea and, Turkey. Well, that's how it goes. But yes, there will be protests, and the British people will protest most definitely against Donald Trump. And if I was there, and maybe I will be, I would definitely be protesting against Donald Trump. That I would. I wonder what I could do. I'd take a drone up and drop flyers over, over Balmoral or wherever he's going to be. I don't know. Or maybe orange dust. Actually, no, they won't show up, would it? What is the opposite of orange? It'd be a brown one or something. If you look at the colour wheel. But no, it's just, I just find this whole thing, it's absolutely ridiculous. Why the hell did Keir Starmer hand that invitation to Donald Trump before he even having a negotiation or even discussing it? And the hope was that Donald Trump was going to carry on supplying arms, the United States people. I keep saying Donald Trump, it's the US people, then, let's be honest. He's just somebody who's been put there. And he ain't doing his job, is he? In fact, he's just stealing from you. Bet you're regretting that now. So, yes, the good, decent American taxpayers have helped to defend Ukraine. And Donald Trump is now saying he's got to walk away from it. He went in 2 days. If there's no deal in 2 days or a couple of days, whatever, first Rubio was saying it, now Donald Trump is saying it, that they will walk away from it. That's because they've got their provisional signed, haven't they? They think their trade, the minerals deal is signed, sealed and delivered, but it's got to go to the Ukrainian Parliament. And not be funny, but the Ukrainian people, I can't see them signing it up unless it's in their interest, unless there's security tied into that deal. The Ukrainian Parliament's going to need that as the mineral deposits as a way of helping facilitate their way into the European Union, because they want to join the European Union, you see. Well, it makes a lot more sense. And while Donald Trump is the President of the United States, he's so fickle, whimsical. He's your friend today, he's your enemy tomorrow. Now, you might get a deal with him, but he's just going to go back on it like he did with Canada. And he's notoriously bad at negotiations. I know he goes as art of the deal and what have you. Look at that blooming Afghanistan deal, which Donald Trump negotiated. He basically handed everything to them. Oh, you can have all our gear. Now he's saying he wants it all back. And all those people that got killed, all those people are in Taliban prisons now. Brutal people, brutal people. And then what about this deal that he's going to, disarm North Korea? Well, that didn't, haven't happened there, did it? He went there, maybe had some cake or something, and then came back again. Oh, have their friend. They probably won't run around in tanks and, and do what they do on these state visits. But it's painful to see. It's almost like the American people have seen, like, the title, the headline, the clickbait. They've seen that, but they haven't actually got to the end of an article and actually worked out for themselves, actually, if anything actually happened, what was the positive outcome? Because for Kim Jong-un, North Korea, he just carried on with his nuclear arsenal. And Donald Trump just walks away from this stuff. I don't know. I can't get anywhere with that one. I'm off then, He does all his threats and what have you. And maybe this 2-day or 3-day or whatever it is that they've just announced is just a way to try and get people to agree to a deal. But it doesn't work like that with somebody like Vladimir Putin. He's got the upper hand. What at the moment they're making, they're throwing everything at her, but they're making more progress. And if the United States pulls back, it's going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be, well, not a little bit. It's going to be a lot harder for Ukraine. You see, the thing is, for Ukraine, they need a bit more time, so they can push their own munitions, their own defence equipment. For which that's what they're doing, and they're getting there. My God, aren't they just innovative people? Very innovative people. That's what happens when you trapped in the corner, isn't it? You innovate, and you have to find ways to work with what you've got. And when things are so dire, what choice they got? And out after them and all that. Amazing people. I'll tell you who isn't amazing though. Is that suit without a man inside. No, he's an orange baby. That he is. Anyway, what do you reckon? Please leave it in the comments down below. Do you think we should say, sod you, Donald Trump, or should we, in the form of a protest that is, or should we just ignore him and stay in our houses and just nobody there whatsoever, because that's what he feeds off. He feeds off the, he'll roll everything in one, he'll be negative protest, pro-protest, and he'll roll it all into one great big package in the sense that he's, there was thousands, millions of people there. There was millions of people. I'll tell you what wasn't there. It won't be there. It's 5.2 million people protesting in the United States. Maybe they all come over to the United Kingdom and join the protests and make it something absolutely phenomenal. And maybe let's build some more orange Trump babies because they look so darn cool. You tell me. Please leave it in the comments down below. Maybe we have kids playing on bouncy castles in the form of a Donald Trump blimp. I don't know. They're going to be jumping around on top of the occasion. You get the old kid in a nappy that squirts out the side or something, A bit like Donald Trump when he plays golf. Anyway, it's time for me to go, so say toodaloo, and if you want to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon, buy us a copy of Super Chats and stuff like that as well. And it is very much appreciated, and it keeps our head above the water, and also our dogs, which are laying by my feet at the moment. I'm surrounding them dogs. 2 lovely little babies here. Yeah, well, they babies. They're pensioners now. Yeah. You could come here, You don't have to be on the floor. Well, she's just rolling over, tickle her tummy now. Anyway, please hit the like button. That really, it does help the channel, and maybe subscribe and that, and that, I don't know, the world's fucked up, isn't it? It really is. But I'll still be here, and I'll still be taking the piss out of Donald Trump. Toodaloo.